Good morning, it's Saturday and we wanted to try a different bin location on a whim.
Yeah.
So we're taking a little trip, and this is closer than the one we usually go to, which is crazy. But we're going to Salem bins and we are going to see what it's about. We've seen some bad reviews. We maybe saw some good reviews.
It's kind of mixed, yeah.
But you know, to be honest, that's kind of how the bins are. You never know what you're going to get. And so we just wanted to follow our nose and have some whimsy. So yeah, we'll try to film a little bit of the location if it's not too weird, and hopefully we find some cool stuff.
So Salem's about a 30-minute drive from our house, so not too bad. There's only one Goodwill outlet down there, so we walked in. It was quite a bit smaller than the one that we're usually going to, so it was a little bit harder to film just because it was pretty crowded and we didn't want to bug anybody. They had a ton of shoe bins out this time, and so we ended up grabbing a bunch of shoes and just filling up our cart, but we ended up putting back probably 90% of those shoes. However, we did find a really nice pair of Vince boots, like ankle boots, which was probably the biggest takeaway, and we'll show those later on in the haul. Right here I found a J. Crew sweater, which we thought was a vintage J. Crew, but it turns out that it's actually a replica. We couldn't film a lot there, so we were in Salem and we decided to head to a different place that was actually a consignment shop. At first we thought it was a thrift store, and it wasn't. While here we found this cool Vuori sweatshirt that Tori really liked, and we picked that. I also found a Burberry suit. It was like a Laura Piana Burberry collaboration suit, but we didn't pick it up because it was priced up too much.
All right, we're driving back. We did find some good things. It wasn't as good as our main bins, but we're pretty happy with it. Yeah, we found some good stuff that we're excited to show you. And we also stopped by a consignment shop in Salem as well. Salem or Kaiser, around there.
It is in Salem.
Yeah. And we also found a great piece to sell and some pieces for ourselves. So we'll be sharing that with you right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we're back.
Hey.
In the resell room. First, let's talk about the trip.
Oh yeah, and how it went.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I would say that it was like pretty good.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as the one that we normally go to.
It's like a solid C+.
I would
B-?
I would give it a
B-?
B. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just based on one trip there. So it was a smaller bins than the one we normally go to, and so it was a little more like crowded, I guess. Kind of intense.
Yeah. It wasn't at first, and we were like, oh, did we stumble upon something that no one knows about? Which,
Yeah, right.
obviously not. And it got busier, and we were like, okay.
Yeah.
There were, like, Crowdy McGee's and stuff.
Yeah, a lot more Crowdy McGee's here.
Yeah.
Getting right all up in your business.
Yeah.
No manners.
Right. Anyway.
Typical. And like all the aisles and stuff were a lot more narrow, and so it was hard to maneuver.
You're right.
And then when they were trying to bring bins in and out, they have to like scream and yell at people to get out of the way.
Yeah, which they do like at our regular one we go to, but like even more pertinently here, like, or needed here because it was just very cramped. But I was surprised, and I think you were surprised too, that we actually found some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just for nothing. Like, we found some good things. It was an adventure. It always is, going to the bins.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is typical, but they had more shoe bins out
They did.
at this bins than I've ever seen before.
Yeah. And we found a lot of shoes that would have been a great deal, but they weren't in the best condition after looking.
Mm-hmm.
However, we did get 3 shoes. So we'll show you that. I think they're at the bottom of our IKEA bag, so they might be towards the end.
Yeah.
But we didn't get a huge amount.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't even think we hit the $25.
No.
The 25 pound mark.
I was just looking at the receipt.
In total, it was like, I think it was like 25 or 27 bucks.
Well, yeah, it was like 29.
29.
29. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Do we want to bring the like media stuff that we got up that we got for us?
Yeah,
I just thought of that.
Oh. Okay, I'm back.
Yay!
We start with the hard goods, or
Let's do it. Yeah. I mean, you went all that way to get it.
to grab that. So here's the first thing. The VHS of The Last Starfighter, which is this doofy movie.
You got so excited to find that. You're bringing this home.
My friend Kyle and me used to watch this all the time when we were like in middle school and stuff, and it's really like not a very good movie.
Yeah, it's just nostalgic. It's so cheesy, but it's like entertaining. It's watchable.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like Star Wars. It came out in the early 80s. Yeah, it's a fun, nostalgic 80s movie. But
I'd watch it again.
Yeah, it's a comedy. But this was cool. We found a Nat King Cole record to add to our collection. I ended up keeping all those records, by the way, from a few videos ago because we got a record player given to us. So this is a new one to add.
We were so excited to find this, and it was so amazing. We got back, and we put this record on. Light was streaming through the windows. We relaxed, and then we watched The Last Starfighter. So, yeah, the bins are business and entertainment for us.
This record is pretty dusty, but other than the dust, it's in really good condition. There's no gouges or anything. We listened to it yesterday, and it sounded fine other than the dust sound.
I looked it up. It doesn't resell for like anything.
Yeah.
But it's still a Nat King Cole record, which is like the most classic thing. I love Nat King Cole. My parents loved him, so I do.
Yeah. And I like it too. Usually when you're looking for records and stuff at most Goodwills, at least the ones that I've seen so far, you get a lot of oldies. And that's music that, from like the 50s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Which I'm not as interested in. I'm a rocker. I'm trying to find rock music from the 70s and 80s mostly, and that stuff is difficult to find because I feel like most people they hold on to that stuff. But yeah, Nat King Cole is good. Yeah. It's one of the few oldies I would actually listen to. It's relaxing. So, yeah, I think that's it for hard goods.
Yeah. All right. First off, I want to start with the item that I was like most excited to find, even though it's in horrible condition. I picked it up because it's gunny sacks, and it's a Bolo brand. It's a discontinued line or brand, and it's just this kind of mint green dress. It does have a lot of flaws. Like it has some like stains and rips.
It looks like coffee stains.
Anyways, yeah, so it's stained, it's flawed, but I actually did a comp on like a search on flawed gunny sacks, and I found that they can sell for like $60.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the buyer and the situation, but it seems like it's worth it to pick up. Yeah, another one being this Disneyland Spirit jersey shirt. So, Spirit jersey, and like the main flaw in it is that there's like cracking on this right here, and on the back it says Disneyland Resort, but there's cracking. Yeah, I saw this sell close to $50 in good condition, but this is flawed condition, so I'm expecting probably $25-30. So I have sold 2 Spirit jerseys or like Disneyland Spirit jerseys. One was a kid's shirt, and it sold for like $40, I believe. And the one I sold most recently, I held on to because I loved it so much and I wanted to keep it, and I just held out. I kept getting lowball offers and stuff, but I sold it for, I think, $99 on eBay, and it was this...
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was this sweatshirt. Maybe we can put a picture up if you remember.
It was a Spirit jersey sweatshirt? Oh.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
My mind is just boggled how much people will pay for Disneyland stuff.
It's such a collectible thing. Not everything from Disneyland like sells that high, but the Spirit jerseys are just really, they're sought after because it's the perfect thing for people to wear to Disneyland, I guess, or Disney World, and Yeah, so another flawed item that I decided to pick up. The good thing about the bins is that you never really, like, you can't really go too horribly wrong. The only thing that you're wasting, if you're wasting anything, is time, but we love it. Yeah. And it's like an entertainment for us. And we just spent $29 total.
So this is something funky, fun, crazy, fresh.
Crazy fresh.
Crazy...
Silly fresh.
Crazy, funky, silly, Gumby gold. If you know,
all
you know.
All these inside jokes that only we know. This channel is just for us.
Curly G, Cradle Rock. That one's real obscure. If you know what that is, leave a thumbs up on this video because you're probably really
No
cool.
one probably does.
So this... Bam!
We're having too much fun.
This is a St. Croix.
Croix?
Croix? Yeah, if you don't speak
Croix.
French. St. Croix. 90s sweatshirt. And this is just wild, and I think it's so ugly. But we picked this up as kind of a risk.
It's really quality, and it smells like someone's really good perfume or something.
It's a size large. I think it's a men's.
Uh-huh.
But these, when we looked up comps, are all over the place. And there was specific style. So, like, it was a specific type of pattern. And I can't remember the name of it now. Maybe you can look it up real quick. But this one specific type of pattern in this brand is worth, like, over $100.
Oh, I didn't really realize that. I just took a comp.
Let me see if I might have taken a picture.
Oh, okay. It's 85% cotton, 15% polyester. I thought it was like part linen for some reason, but it feels premium. It's very ugly, which is in for, grandpa sweaters.
90s sweaters.
Solds were all over the place. There were like probably 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, up to 100.
Up to 100.
So...
I mean, I think a majority of the St. Croix sweaters, just any of them random, are in the 25 to 30 range.
Yeah.
But the weird one, it's the Coogie style, or Coogie?
Yeah, Coogie sweaters are really sought after.
I'll throw this up on the screen so you can see what I'm looking at. But they're like, this one sold for $150 pre-owned.
Yeah.
But I guess it's pretty rare.
So, okay, I just want to clarify. Coogie style, when they put that in the listing title, Coogie is another ugly sweater brand that sells for crazy amounts.
Coogie.
And so, yeah, so that's why that sold faster probably, because people searching for that, they're like, oh, this is similar and I like it.
For over $100 though? But it's
Coogie.
not Coogie. It's
I know.
Coogie style, but it's still a St. Croix sweater.
Yeah.
But
anyway.
looking at all the other ones, this one's not Coogie, but it's kind of that similar weird pattern. I'm gonna guess that sells for $30, but we'll have to let you know on that.
Honestly, I'm gonna be pretty flexible. Like, I'll probably list this for around $35 and accept $20. Yeah. All right. So this Ryan found, and it's Royal Hawaiian Creations, made in Hawaii, 3XL. It's this like vintage muumuu style maxi dress.
Yeah, somebody had this in their cart, and then they left their cart, and the cart got confiscated by the...
Oh, that's what it was.
By the employees, and they just discarded all the stuff right into a bin, and I saw that.
I'm always like equal parts bummed and excited when that happens. Like,
You gotta be watching for that, because other resellers are there and stuff, and if they abandon their cart and it gets discarded, then you have free reign to grab all that stuff.
Yeah, it sucks for them.
If they're not around.
Yeah.
Don't get in a fight over something like that. But like, if nobody claims it for like a couple minutes and like... It's free game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked up what this was going for, and I saw, I think about $40 I can expect to get from this.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Here's another random hard good. This is... Oh!
Babe, are you okay?
Just kicked myself in the crotch with a Salvatore Ferragamo boot.
That's not a Salvatore.
Oh, it's a Vince Camuto boot.
It's not Vince Camuto.
It's Vince.
Don't worry about it. Just... It's like the craziest thing. I like literally kicked yourself. Okay.
They won't even be able to see that because the backpack was hiding it. Okay, this is the next thing. This is an Oakley backpack. It's pretty dirty, but I think it's just like mostly cosmetic dirt. So I'm gonna try to clean this. And I did not check comps for this. Tori did.
I did, and they were all over the place. I couldn't even find this exact style. So
It's got some nice little boondoggle keychains.
It does.
A must-have
that.
for this season's fashion. Paracord. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, there's one that sold for $18. One more similar to this that sold for $50 pre-owned.
Wow.
It's not the same exact style. And then there's one that's like insane. It's not the same style, but like a pre-owned Oakley backpack sold for $239.
Wow.
Is this style. And it's like kind of a, what do you say? It's like a...
Oh, it's like a skateboarding
military
or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So...
I think, oh, this is kind of damaged right here. It's like melted.
Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we keep doing this?
It's like melted, but it's still like... It's still functional.
Probably shouldn't have picked this up.
Maybe not. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do to clean this, because besides that little weird damage mark right there, the rest of it is in...
It's just dirt.
It's just dirty. It's in perfect condition other than dirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drench this in Soil Love. Solive. It's the stuff that we learned from Miss Taffy on YouTube. I'm going to put Solive all over this and throw it in the washing machine. Maybe in a safe bag. So the buckles and stuff don't get caught in the washing machine and break. And we'll see if that gets real nice and clean. And if not, then I'll scrub it. This is actually pretty damaged. We missed that.
The bins. It's a love-hate relationship. It's like also an addiction.
We may still get something for it. Maybe $10. I don't know.
Gosh. A lot of the stuff that we are going through first are the not as great items. The shoes are better, and that's usually how it is. Shoes
This was deceiving.
and accessories are more solid, and I want to focus on that more moving forward. But, like, what can you do? Okay, another thing that I keep telling myself not to pick up is J. Crew wool sweaters. This tricked us because it is similar to the vintage tag J. Crew, the 90s J. Crew that we sold recently for $30. We picked something up with that tag, and it sold for $30. This says J. Crew Always, and it's a tribute to the vintage tag. And it was from 2018, which I found out as soon as we brought this home and I looked closer.
So that's worth nothing.
I wouldn't say that.
It's not the season for it.
It's not the season for it, so it's not worth anything right now. It's a nice sweater. It's got an interesting polka dot detail. It's a merino wool blend. In the fall or the winter, this would be like pretty solid, but right now it's not looking so hot.
Looks like we're gonna sit on it for a while.
Probably.
Or give it to a friend.
Yeah. This is also an item that it has some stains on it, like makeup stains. It's a Lululemon bra. And I actually saw one in good condition sold for $30. However, this is missing the pads and it has some stains. So, I don't know. I might be lucky to get 20.
Next.
I got a lot of stuff for myself, possibly. I got 2 pairs of leggings, either to sell or I'm going to try them on and see about them. They have pockets and they're black and high-rise, I believe, or mid-rise. These are Duluth Trading Co. leggings. Yay. And they're just your basic black legging. They feel very high quality and have pockets. And these are some Prana leggings with like cargo pockets and everything.
Those are cool.
And they're like compression leggings. Yeah, so I'm gonna try those on, and my guess is I could probably get 20 each for both of those if it doesn't work out. Yeah, this is a linen blend top from Nicole Miller, and I just want to try it out. I'm looking for more like summer tops. Yeah, to resell, it's horrible. It's like maybe $10 brand new, I think is what I saw sold. It's not good. So if I don't like that, I'll take it to a consignment shop. This is just a really soft tank that I want to try. And this is a Columbia hat, and it's kind of dirty.
I'm gonna clean it.
He's gonna clean it up. Ryan likes cleaning like hats and shoes and stuff, which is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna see about the baseball hat thing for me. I never really have, or not in like years. And then these are some Franco Sarto heeled sandals, and I'm going to try them for myself. They're my size, and if they don't work for me, I could probably get 20. I didn't find these exact ones even listed or sold, so I might control the market on that. Yeah, so we'll see about those. These are a pair of Dusty Stewart Weitzman pumps, and I picked these up to send to the Real. They're in pretty good condition. They are worn, but not any major flaws. I did see that these sold online, like on eBay for $50, but I honestly don't have the best luck moving this brand, and I know that the Real accepts this brand, so I think I'll just be sending those straight in. And our last item, probably our most solid, profitable one.
Yeah, this is probably the best item we found. These are Vince leather like ankle boots. These
combat boots.
Combat? Mm-hmm. So these look like they're definitely used and worn, but the upper parts are just like pristine for some reason.
Yeah.
Like somehow this person managed to own these and wear these without damaging them at all on the top. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, Vince boots. Vince, very expensive brand normally. Mm-hmm. I wonder what these retailed for.
Oh my gosh,
probably a lot.
300?
Probably $300 or $400. So I didn't look up comps on these. You did.
I did.
They're mostly just worn, but like they're not like broken or anything.
Yeah. So what I hate about eBay is you see like it'll say like, for example, these sold pre-owned, same size I believe, $143.79, but best offer accepted. So it was less than that. It appears that there is a good demand for that. There's one listed now, not in the same size, for $135. So
sweet.
I expect to probably get 100 for those.
That's cool.
And that is why the bins do end up being worth it a lot, because even when we find like crappy items and hurt ourselves.
Those are heavy.
Yeah.
Solid.
Even when we find items that are flawed and we can't sell or whatever, when you think about it, if we just factored that we paid $30 for these and we sold them for $100, we would be making a profit while still having fun, having an adventure.
But we paid
together
$1 or something for these.
Yeah, that's what I mean is like, even if none of these items work out that we showed you, if we don't sell those for anything and we just sell these, it'll make that trip worth it.
So that's it
for
that definitely is that'll pay for the trip and then some. Mm-hmm. And we even bought gas, and gas is not cheap right now. But yeah, so that's it for the bins haul, but we also have an extra edition because we went to, what did we went? We went to a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store in another small town nearby and found a couple of good things, so we'll also show those right now.
And a consignment shop.
Yes.
Oh, also, right on top is something I sourced online. So I'll just go over that too.
Yeah.
So I ordered this on swap.com, which honestly, I don't recommend this site. I tried it. I made the mistake like November of last year of trying to like source online from this place, and it took them forever to get the clothes that I ordered to me, and so I canceled it, and it was this whole thing, and they gave me an account balance, and so I'm like, okay, I've got to spend the rest of it on here, and I just got frustrated trying to find stuff like to source to sell because their website is just not, it's not easy, and so I just got a lot of stuff for myself. Are you serious?
There's a mark right there. Looks like a pen mark.
There you go.
Looks like a Sharpie mark.
Don't shop from swap.com. Like, this is just my, if you're looking for like a review of it, like I guess we can add that into like, I don't know, the title or something. Like, if you are seeking out information on whether you should source from swap.com, don't. I'm gonna end up keeping this, washing it, trying to get the stains out and selling it because I'm tired of dealing with swap.com. But it's gross because they don't clean their items and they don't check their items. It's just like this kind of like dirt on the inside of the Sherpa lining. And that can, like, I'm sure that when we wash this, it'll come out, or I can, like, in addition to that, work on it. But
when you get Sherpa dirt.
Sherpa dirt.
It's so hard to get it out of this.
So I got this because even in the past, we've had our own story about like getting one of these when they were insane. I think they're still. Are you remembering?
That's a great story.
Oh, it's a great story. Oh my gosh.
That was an epic fail.
So this was my beginning of starting to like source intentionally like online, but like through local pickup, I guess it was. And so I looked on Facebook Marketplace for a Levi's Sherpa lined jacket because they're just so hot right now. And they have been. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna like pay $20 because she was asking $20, and I'll sell it for like 80 or 60, maybe 80 or whatever it was. Anyway, and so we drive all the way over there, and it's not like it was close to us. We like went out of our way.
Yeah, it was like a half an hour drive away.
This was like a poor decision, but a great story, I guess. Yeah, so we go there, and it's kind of this like sketchy apartment, and like we knock on the door and like wait and stuff, and she comes out, she's holding her baby, like her newborn baby, the person that is selling me this jacket, and she's like, oh, I'll go get it, and she brings it, and it has spit up stains all over the back of it, on the sleeves, like it's just horrible. And I'm not a very confrontational person, like especially in person. I'm like, I don't know, I'm not good at that kind of stuff. And so I was like, oh, I see that there's some stains here, but we can probably get those out. And we like paid her and we left, and we're like,
I shouldn't have done that.
Great.
But
yeah.
how can you refuse? You like had her baby with
I know,
her and everything.
my
It's
gosh.
like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was able to make a profit off of that technically, but if you factor in time and gas, it really wasn't worth it. I did not make a lot of money for the amount of work. So it's like bringing me back to that time a little bit. Like, oh, but it should sell probably for a good amount. Over 50 is my thought.
Yeah, it's a big men's XL too.
Yeah, and it's such a classic thing right now, so.
I tried it on, but like the denim jacket look just isn't my thing.
Yeah. Anyway, all this to say, don't order from swap.com. Just, it's not really worth the hassle, in my opinion.
If you enjoy scraping the bottom of the barrel and you don't mind getting extremely damaged and frustrating items, Swap.com is probably going to be your friend. All right, so here's the cool thing. This is the reason why we go to mom and pop shops.
Mom and pop shops.
And y'all know, if you've been watching our videos, that I am a Patagonia fiend. And we found Patagonia. This is a really nice, what do they call this?
I think it's a better sweater.
Patagonia.
Matcha green better sweater.
Yeah, there's that beautiful freaking logo. I love Patagonia. This is also my size, and yes, I tried it on, and no, it doesn't look good on me. Matcha green is also not my color. If this was black, I would have absolutely kept this for myself, for my own self. But, yeah, it'll actually sell real well, too. I think this is actually a newer piece from Patagonia, like maybe just a few years old. This will probably sell for 50 or more.
I have it listed at 100, and I'm seeing it looks like 60 to 80 is reasonable.
Yeah,
so.
This is in really good condition. Like, I would say almost new. Like, maybe new without tags. There's no dirt on this. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, somebody bought this, took the tag off, and then didn't want it.
They're like, this is not my color.
Yeah. So that is a super duper find.
Yeah, that was great.
Yep. That is sort of a holy grail in my book. And then, not only did we find one Patagonia, we actually found 2 Patagonia pieces at the same thrift store. This, I don't know if this is vintage or if it's just like a weird like sub-line of theirs or something, but it's like...
I couldn't find it online.
It's the brown Patagonia logo. It might be like their fishing line. Because this kind of looks like a fishing utility type vest.
Do they have a fishing line?
I think so. But... yeah, this is really cool too.
Yeah, I expect to get probably 40 to 60 on this one too. Or yeah, 40 to 60.
Yes, and this is used, and you can tell it's been used.
Oh my gosh, and it was funny because I washed it, and I was taking it out of the dryer, and like my face rubbed against that with my makeup, and it got a makeup stain on it, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I have to wash this again.
So double Patagonia all the way.
Yeah, that one was $6 too. So it goes to show you that oh gosh, you almost hit me. Yeah, it goes to show you that checking like the jacket section and sweater section while we're going into summer is still, it still can be profitable. Okay, and these are a pair of Margot suede flats, and I got them for $12, and I expect to get 40 to 50 for these. Yeah, so that is fun. They were handmade. I don't know where, but they were handmade.
Those look new as well.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of dirt that I have to clean.
Oh yeah.
And I really want this for myself, and Ryan he's telling me to stay strong. So we went to this consignment shop when we were over at the bins, and we thought it was just a regular thrift store, and so we like drove over and we're like, this will be cool. And it was a consignment shop, and we're like, oh, okay. But we looked around and we did find something to sell in the jacket section. Mm-hmm. Ryan found it, and it is a Vuori track jacket for women. It's the softest thing ever. And oh my gosh, it's a size medium. That's my size. I want it really badly. But we plan to sell this. Picked it up for probably $13 or $14. But
yeah, it was like 20% off.
Yes. I think I actually found the same exact jacket when we got home. Because we picked it up, we were like, that's a definite yes. Vuori is not necessarily a really well-known brand. I don't hear a lot of resellers talk about it, but I have heard some, and we found we found a piece at the bins and listed it. It goes lightning fast out of your closet. There's such a high demand for it. It's really good quality, really high retail. So I was very happy to find that for less than $15. That sold for $40 recently. I'm still gonna price it up because Vuori, people just need it and want it, and oh my gosh. So I think I'm gonna price that way the heck up.
Yeah.
And see whoever,
maybe somebody
sends me an
will
offer.
Vuori.
It's like a luxury loungewear brand.
That's a Bolo brand.
Yeah. And if you gave me the choice to have like Louis Vuitton or Vuori for myself, I would choose Vuori because like I would live in that stuff. I love it.
Not that they're on the same level of like Vuori's not a luxury like
not a technical
glamour brand. I would feel uncomfortable wearing Louis Vuitton because I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel
get
like
I wouldn't want like too much attention.
Yeah, it draws attention. It's like owning a Lamborghini.
Well,
that was fun.
Yeah. All right, that's it for the haul. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what your favorite piece was and your favorite piece that you found at the bins or thrifting or whatever. We like to hear it. If you haven't already, please like the video. That helps promote us to other watchers. And please subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. All right, that's it till next time.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.